His Warwick game in game number 1. 40 minutes long, dealt 1,400 damage. His infinite duresses were non-existent, and we need to see more of that. Let's talk team compositions really quickly. Feels like ROCCAT have got a lot of utility in the kits. The Victor, the Callista, the Thresh, a lot of tools for picking off, for disengage and engage.
ROCCAT have a very skirmish-heavy composition with the sort of wave-clearing utility provided for by Victor, because the thing about Victor is he's kind of like an all-class, well-rounded mid-lane mage that can provide a number of uses. His biggest issue is that he can't really go off onto a side lane. But when it just comes into dealing with Cassio, not only is it a good mid-lane matchup, but he'll be fine off holding her in that side lane too. In terms of scaling, ROCCAT certainly have an edge, which is something they can play around largely because of the Fiora. And I'm excited to see if ROCCAT can get to that point again.
Scaling on the side of ROCCAT against a Fnatic that haven't been able to finish a game sooner than 40 minutes today. Ladies and gentlemen, in Berlin, putting their hands together. Can ROCCAT take down another king? They defeated G2 when G2 sat on the throne, and temporarily, Fnatic hold claim. ROCCAT are coming for the kings against Fnatic. And the ROCCAT chants, they're growing. A little bit of back and forth here in the audience, Vedius.
Yep.
And we're going to expect a lot of back and forth on the Rift. What do you think of these early lane matchups in terms of how they should play out?
So, early Fnatic again in all 3 lanes should have the early pressure advantage. And just give a little bit more expansion. Dive mid, but Brox is here to defend.
He does want to do his best. That's a level 5 on Pridestalker. Miasma does not murder. Pridestalker's able to escape. Not enough. First blood picked up by Soaz. Betsy's put the Chaos Storm down. He's got a flash support from Foxy over the wall. Lunge continues to chase. Soaz, oh, that's so good. Flashes one wall, body slams the other. And Fnatic make that look clean.
And Warwick is very squishy early on against.
Potential for fights. Jezzes gets caught by the death sentence and the pierce. The flay follows through. Slicing Maelstrom comes down and Wadid's in the box. Reckless tries to chase forward. Hyunan's got a lot of HP as Soaz finishes the teleport. Explosive Cask is available. He needs to find a target. Body slam over the wall is a possibility. Instead, Pridestalker's the man. Pridestalker uses the infinite duress. Remember, it's a retreat tool when Pridestalker uses it. Soaz trying to cut off the Lantern Teeth, but he cannot escape, and Betsy gets taken down.
And ROCCAT, they tried to respond to the teleport, but they should have just disengaged. The TP failed. Hyanan and Wadid were out. And instead, they try to get a collapse down onto Soaz, but Caps is there beforehand. But look, you can see Jungler coming into the bottom lane.
All right, there's no infinite duress. Pridestalker used it to get over the wall, but that's a great Lantern from Wadid. Jezzes gives up his life to allow Reckless to escape, and it goes to Hyanan.
So the bright side for ROCCAT is that Reckless and Jezzes stick around for a little bit too long. That allows the Pridestalker to come into the lane with the Lantern, and they get themselves a return killer. This would have been a great example to show you the all-in power, but they realize Broxer is on his way. The ulti from Reckless also stymies a lot of the pressure that they have. And then ROCCAT, look, they're out at this point, right? If you're Victor, you just go back to mid, you keep farming, you keep Cassio away from the fight. If you're Warwick, you just leave. But you think, oh, Caps is right behind me, Brox is in the river, Soaz as well. Like, maybe we can win this fight. And the grounding there prevents him from being able to take the Lantern along with Soaz's giant body standing in the way. Just, these are the common things that we do see from ROCCAT. They don't think things through entirely, and they end up getting punished for it. But this was a good play from ROCCAT. They do, in this instance, punish Jezzes effectively, and they get themselves a return kill.
It's so great to see the player reactions from Betsy into an instant reply from ROCCAT. They're able to at least get it.
Send him off to another lane to guarantee that Rift Herald and then try and push down mid.
Soaz is looking for Betsy. I think he pulled the barrel short, or it was flashed away. I missed. Somehow Reckless is caught up in the bottom lane because Jezzes was mid lane.
Because this is the point, right? When you go
able to take him down, but there's support coming from the rest of ROCCAT, and they've set their sights on the tower.
Yeah, they have 5-man unit. They land it!
Pridestalker uses an ultimate. It allows Foxy to pick up a kill. The barrel comes out from Soaz before Pridestalker goes down. The mid outer turret is the focus. ROCCAT take it down. Trade 1 for 1.
Avenues with which they can rely on.
Yeah, and that's what ROC are going to need to win this series. The fan vote, by the way, is interesting because at the beginning of the series, it was 95% to 5% in favor of Fnatic. And as the series has continued to go on, either ROC have gained fans or the Fnatic.
Reckless is going on to Betsy.
He is indeed. The flash has already come out. Summoner heal used. There's not enough support. Betsy will go down. Brox is the man that tastes his fear. Pride Stalker was contemplating going in. Not going to find his target. The rest of ROC trying to make a play. Foxy on the bottom lane, and Hyun and Wadid coming middle.
It looks like they've got
Fiora pushing the bottom lane. That's a great death sentence onto Caps. He instantly gets wild growth. Teleport coming down from Foxy. Baron's going very, very low. Stolen! Pride Stalker wins the smite fight once more. Foxy gets another kill as Reckless returns with one. ROC get the Baron!
No matter what you say about Pride Stalker, this man can land a smite. Time and time again, he has been outplaying.
If Claire, some kudos here to Foxy, the man that has had a lot of criticism, a lot of struggles. All right, Baron has started. Broxer gets caught out already. ROC, they've locked him down. Infinite duress. Broxer goes over the wall. Gets the wild growth. Baron is the focus. He's used the Biotin already. That's a stun down.
He does it again!
Again! Pride Stalker gets the Baron. So has forced a flash over the wall into the pit. Caps now trying to use the Twin Fangs onto Betsy. Betsy summoner heals to safety. Runs for his life. Jumps back in with the Siphon power. Caps gets bitten, chopped, cut, shut down by Hyun. In the top lane, Foxy's not done.
Look, ROC, they've just gotten themselves the Baron. There is a Nexus on the horizon, and ROC are about to beat Fnatic.
Foxy is waiting for reinforcements. The super minions are on the Nexus turrets. Reckless needs to be the superhero for Fnatic. Super minions pouring through. ROC have got the numbers advantage. Foxy, Betsy, Pride Stalker, they're looking at the Nexus. They're taking it down, and ROC bow to no king.